Naturally, it's a big topic, so I just want to touch a small part of it. So what our country needs is basically, we all know, quality education for any time, for anybody at any time, at anywhere. Now, on this perspective, if we look at, there have been, ours is a big country, to derive the demographic dividend, naturally education is the key. But there have been a lot of constraint on resources, both financial, physical, and human resources. There is a short SWOT analysis. I don't want to go into the details of the things, but we have got certain advantages. Naturally, we have some challenges also. So what it derives to, that physical educational institutions are must, will continue to be there. There is no replacement of teachers. But possibly to overcome this resource constraint, we can possibly supplement it through virtual institutions. So based on this concept, Ministry of Human Resource Development, MHRD, they had some vision and they have initiated 3 basic arenas where they would like to initiate projects. They have initiated projects to facilitate this. One, as we all know, since early 2000, online NPTEL courses are very popular. That was one such initial thing, which has now got formalized in the form of SWAYAM courses. Many of you may be aware, these are full semester courses, formal courses where credit can be earned, and in some cases credit can be transferred also. Now, while this is the course delivery, along with that, the learners need the learning resources also. So, National Digital Library of India project was initiated from that perspective to make digital learning resources available to anybody from anywhere at all the times, kind of thing. And third bubble is the certification. Now, many institutes already allow credit transfer. That means if you take courses using SWAYAM, for example, up to a certain degree, not full kind of thing, you can transfer your courses. Many institutes right now allow 20 credits to be transferred from online courses. And certification also, going forward, will be digital certification, which can be in a repository. They call it National Academic Depository, where the certificates will be there, and there is no need of physical stuff kind of thing and doing xerox, doing attestations and all those things. The thing can be, a small fee can be paid by the employers or recruiters, and they can access the certificate kind of thing. It is somewhat like stock and exchange. Earlier we had to have physical stocks, now it is all demand. It is demand of the certification. Now, this being the ecosystem, so National Digital Library of India is a project of MHRD, which is doing that digital library. Now, if we look from learner's perspective, now learning to the best possible extent is to some extent personalized. It cannot be generic. So, depending upon the different categories of learners, there needs to be different view of the library, so that those category of learners can very easily find their learning resources which they need. Just to give some examples of that, there may be a school student, for him or her, the library view has to be somewhat different than, for example, researchers who will look for naturally more sophisticated research articles and journals kind of thing, rather than what a school cat might look into. So that's why National Digital Library of India is being conceived in terms of vertical also. There will be a flat base kind of thing. We have heard about a lot of things on AI, etc. I will not go into details of the thing, but just to give a feel that what we are doing, just a couple of exposure on say AI, application of AI for digital library. And on the other side, how AI can get benefited from the digital library. If you look at the personalized learning is the key of the thing, etc. So we need to reduce, for example, the cognitive load of the learners. Now in India, particularly at the school level, it's all, in many cases, it is on the state languages. So the multilinguality is one of the very essential things to reduce the cognitive load on school state. So what National Digital Library of India is doing, that it is putting up user interface and content in local languages as much as possible, because there are some constraints kind of things. Similarly, on the other thing, etc., we try to compute the cognitive load on the student or the index. There is another interesting applications of AI in our library. You know, the many research articles are published in popular journals like Springer's and things like that, which naturally are copyrighted and can be accessed by paying fees. But the preprint function is open. So what we are trying to do, that when such a user searches for something, whether we can identify a surrogate of that and a preprint version of that, and then deliver it to us. It may not be the final version which is published in the journal, but as far as the learning is concerned, learners, it is almost equivalent kind of thing. The other thing is how AI can use digital library. Now the data, as we have been hearing right from the morning, is an important resource, and everybody is doing a lot of things using data. Now, if we talk about researchers, for example, now research has got several dimensions, which nowadays is highly data driven. I mean, you can come up with a theory or postulate kind of thing, but as far as possible, you need to validate that through data. So what our digital library is going to do, it will have a data also as a resource or data vertical, where there will be a data bank, annotated data, as well as a set of algorithm bank, annotated algorithms, and the researcher can pick up their data set and pick up the algorithm and run a compute function, and remotely sitting can get the result of their research. The things which are being done is basically we do have the data center, and then using the cloud function, we do this compute function, and the users find out their results using their library. The other thing is just another example, is the medical data. Now, medical research currently is not backed up that much through our Indian data, rather than the researchers have to rely on the US data. So another work is going on is that whether on the cancer images we can have Indian patients' data and build up a data bank of images using which the researchers can do the data, like they do their analysis and research using the most relevant cases. So this is some of the work which is going on in National Digital Library of India.